Daniel chapter 10. Daniel chapter 10, verse 12. Daniel chapter 10, verse 12. Can someone bring me my cup, please? Daniel chapter 10, verse 12. The Bible reads, it says, Then said he unto me. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thy heart to understand and to humble thyself before thy God, thy words were heard, and I came for thy words' sake. Look at your neighbor and say, power and effect of the words. Power and effect of our words. Yes, you can take your seats. That's all we're going to preach about today. The power and effects of our words. Let me look here at Daniel. Daniel here had found himself with a vision that he wanted to be able to relate to the king. But Daniel wanted to get clearance from God. Notice here the Bible says that the angel of the Lord, which in studies reference him, the angel of the Lord being Jesus himself. The Bible says that Jesus, well, this figure, this image with all of these different elements in his body, came to Daniel and he spoke to Daniel. Daniel got afraid and fell on his face because he was scared. The Bible says that he began to talk to Daniel and said to him, Then said he unto me, Fear not. The first thing that you have to do is not be afraid of your situation. Look at your neighbor and say, you ain't got to be scared. For God has not given you the spirit of fear. But what then did he give me, preacher? He gave me power, love, and a sound mind. God did not give us the spirit of fear. So I don't care how bad your situation look like. I don't care how bad folk talk about you. I don't care how bad they put you down. Don't be afraid of your circumstance. I know we say that fear is a good motivator. Yeah. You get a pit bulldog on a rock wall or a Norman pitcher behind you. Fear is going to cause you to run. Fear is going to motivate you to get away from that thing. So understanding that all fear is not bad. Because if you don't fear something that you should be afraid of, that thing could actually kill you. But here this angel, this messenger of God tells Daniel. He says to Daniel, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thy heart to understand. Notice here, I'm going to break this particular scripture up and then we're going to begin to deal with the power and effects of the words. Notice here that he said to Daniel, Thy heart to understand. You set your heart to understand. And the Bible tells us in all thy getting, get understanding. Just because you know Genesis 5 and 6 or you can quote Revelation 3 and 2 don't mean that you have understanding. See, here the Bible is telling, he is talking to Daniel. He said that when you set your heart to understand, what is this thing called understanding? Is that I submit myself to something that is supreme to me, that may be greater than I am, and I get the wisdom and knowledge of this particular situation. Here the Bible says that the first day, Daniel, that you set your heart to understand. See, notice here that there is something that you have to do. You can't sit and wait for God to do everything. Yes. We can't even sit and wait for God to fix our community. God gonna give you the ability. God's going to give you the knowledge. He's going to give you the resources. How many in here need some resources right now? Your resources can be anything. Your resources can be skills.
skills. It can be people that help you get to a certain place.